Rodrigo has tried politeness. Brabantio has tried dismissal. Now Iago steps back into the shadows and launches the most vicious, racially charged insult in all of Shakespeare. This isn't just an insult or an accusation, it's a weaponized image designed to shatter a father's world. Welcome to part 11. The gloves are off. After Brabantio dismisses their warning as robbing, Iago unleashes a speech so vile, so graphically racist, that it finally brutally breaks through Brabantio's aristocratic haze. Line 108 to 117 aren't just the plot, they are psychological warfare. Brabantio is still clinging to his sense of security. He is in Venice, in his fine house. How could anything truly vile happen here? That is his argument. What tells thou me of robbing? This is Venice. My house is not a garage. Okay, now the speaker is Rodrigo, Iago and Rodrigo, both of them, and the listener is Brabantio, and not on him. There's an audience right here gathered round. Okay, the tone is, of course, neglecting, insultful towards each other. This is on a street of Venice and in front of Brabantio's house during the night time. Okay. Now, let's get back to the lines. This is Venice. What does he meant by that? Okay, Venice is famous to be a calm, peaceful city where no robberies occur, right? So that's about civilization, the order, the law, right? My house is not a grange, not some remote, vulnerable farmhouse. He's denying the very possibility of violation. But Iago is about to violate his mind. Rodrigo tries one last time to sound honorable. Most grave Brabantio. Okay, most grave, most respectful Sir Brabantio, in simple and pure soul I come to you. Simple and pure soul. It's almost pathetic here. Rodrigo is trying to be the good messenger. But Iago knows goodness won't work. He needs to provoke primal terror. Zound, sir, you are one of those that will not serve God. If the devil bid you. Okay, what does this mean? Let's see. Now, here, Iago starts with a twisted theological insult. You are so stubborn. You wouldn't even follow God if the devil suggested it. He frames their warning as a divine service Brabantio is too proud to accept. Now, this is a brilliant setup because we come to do you service and you think we are ruffians, we are rivals, we are a people against you. Now, here he has already positioned um, himself as the wronged helper. We are here to help and you insult us. The fine indignation gives him moral cover for what comes next. And then he says, you will have your daughter covered with a Barbary horse. Here it is. You will have your daughter covered with a Barbary horse. Okay, now Barbary horse is animal imagery. It's about discrimination, racism, isn't it? Horse, Barbary horse. Okay. And then he said that covered now here act as an animalist term for sex. Barbary horse is a direct dehumanizing slur for Othello. It symbolizes metaphorically Othello, the North African Moor. Iago doesn't say with the Moor, but he reduces Othello to a beast and Desdemona's act to bestiality. This is the image designed to trigger Brabantio's deepest fears: racial discrimination, racial contamination, loss of purity, the degradation of his lineage. Okay, now this is completely racist address here. There's ethnic discrimination, color discrimination, if you see, and also the Barbary horse is an animal imagery, also a metaphor, as I told to you, and you can see the alliteration all over this part, which highlights the hateful and the insulting tone, the indecent words of Iago, because he introduces a character who hasn't come onto the stage still, which shows his willful villainy, the typical villain nature, hatred, appearance versus reality, right? The villainy as themes, corruption, sexuality, all these themes are highlighted right here. We have still more to go. You will have your nephews neigh to you. You'll have courses for cousins and genets for Germans, right? Now here Iago doubles, triples down. He extends the image into the future, foreshadowing your grandchildren will neigh because your daughter has been with the Barbary horse. So neigh. Your relatives will be horses. Your noble bloodline will be replaced by a stable where horses live. This is a patriarchy's nightmare. Not just the loss of a daughter, but the corruption of his entire legacy. Okay, then let's conclude this context by seeing why this speech is a masterstroke. This isn't just cruelty for cruelty's sake, it's tactical genius. Why? First reason why I say so. It bypasses reason. Now, here, Iago doesn't argue facts. He injects a toxic, unforgettable image directly into Brabantio's imagination. Second, if he exploits prejudice, Iago knows Brabantio's latent or overt racism is his weak point. He weaponizes it. Third one, it makes it personal. This is no longer about Robin, but it's about Brabantio's future shame, his family becoming a public joke. Last one. It works. That is the most important thing, right? Why this is a master stroke. Watch Brabantio's next lines. Okay? You will see how this speech is the key that finally turns his rage from Roderigo toward Othello. The damage is done. The vile picture is painted. Brabantio's civilized Venetian world has just been invaded by Iago's bestial nightmare. In the next moment, we will see the result. Brabantio's questions will change from "Who are you?" to "Is she gone?" The hunt for Othello is about to begin. The quiet of the night is over. If you want to see how Shakespeare uses single speech to pivot an entire scene, hit like. Subscribe to Brabantio's word collapse picture description. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Sometimes the most powerful weapon in drama isn't a sword, it's a metaphor.